Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Luna asks Sheila Carter for an alliance. Meanwhile, Hope gets a weird vibe at Forrester Creations, ignorant of Carter's conduct. Steffi to rejoice in getting the company back. Still, she'll be concerned about Carter. Steffi told Daphne that she wanted to give the susurrus one last chance, and sounded auspicious. Still, the exercise clip shows Steffi giving in claim. Carter needs to end effects with Hope permanently. This will be a bit awkward as Hope's line was part of the deal. At the same time, Carter seems more drawn to Daphne than he does to Hope. Suckers will also see Hope go to the office and get a weird vibe. Hope can smell that commodity has changed, but has no idea what it is. Hope will find out soon enough that they no longer lead the company. While Carter has a consolation prize, Hope might fully freak out on him. In the morning, Hope sounded focused on guarding her fashion line. Still, recently, it seems Hope is more interested in having the upper hand against Steffi. So, I wonder if Hope will abandon her fashion line if she has to work under Steffi and Ridge again. Over with Luna, she now needs a new place to live. Luna also needs a job or some source of plutocrat. Easily, Luna wouldn't be living with Poppy. Luna goes to Il Giardino and addresses to Sheila. It seems Luna is the one to tell the reformed villain that she's her granddaughter. Sheila reacts by kissing a stupefied Luna right on the lips. It's also teased that Luna asks Sheila to form an alliance. Could Luna want them to get relief of Steffi? Tempting, but how will Sheila handle Deacon? While Sheila will be thrilled that she has a grandchild she can actually interact with, the details might beget a problem. At some point, Sheila will realize that Finn was only 18 times old when he conceived Luna. Sheila might have some issues with Poppy, but first, how will she move Deacon to let Luna be a part of their lives? Poppy and Luna have a fierce battle. Meanwhile, Carter gives the company back to the Forrester family. At the cabin, Hope and Brooke talk about Luna. Also, the content turns to Daphne. Hope is hurt that the nose thinks she's a stoner. The fashion developer was really looking forward to working with the Paris perfumier. Brooke asks about the status with Carter. Brooke learns about Daphne and Carter's kiss. Daphne struts into Carter's office. As Carter mopes, Daphne tells the director that Hope is just using him. Daphne exits to go see Steffi at the Forrester estate. They bandy Daphne, waking Carter up. The nose cares about Carter, but knows he hurt the Forrester family, and the company. Steffi confesses that her family hasn't written off Carter just yet. They want to give him one final chance. The perfumier does admit that Carter has been less smitten with Hope since the kiss. Ridge gets off the phone, talking to someone about Luna's pardoning. Ridge, Eric, and Steffi bandy Bill's treason. The discussion turns to Forrester Creations. They suppose moment is the day they get the company back. The triad confesses that Carter actually is doing a great job running FC, but it needs couture. Ridge is sure that his friend is still in there. Ridge and Eric tromp into Carter's office, surprising him. The Forresters declare they're there to take back the business. They're impressed with Carter's work, and want to give him one last chance to make effects right. They condemn Hope for Carter losing his values. The director admits he's been floundering so much recently. Carter wants to agree but has one condition. He wants Hope for the future to stay on the lineup. Eric agrees and Carter confesses how concave all the palms have been without them. Carter pulls out the LLC documents and gashes them up. Carter also hands Eric his cherished stapler before shaking Ridge's hand. At Bill's manse, Luna signs paperwork and gets her things from the warden. Poppy arrives, fuming over not being told about the house arrest. The killer reminds her ma that she kept secrets from her, too. Finn would have loved her, and Poppy ruined that. Poppy that she constantly prayed for suggestions about her real pater. Her life could have been so different. There's just no knowing what this woman will do at this point. Of course, we're talking about Luna as there's heavy enterprise suggesting she's going to turn her gun on her father Finn next. Seeing how Finn just rejected Luna and decided to side with his woman. Steffi, there's a good chance that the youthful worrisome woman is going to turn on her daddy. After all, she's a psycho. It wouldn't make sense for her to try and abduct Steffi again. The first attempt didn't work. So now she's going to try and kill her father, seeing how he just told her that there's no way Luna can be a part of his life. That has got to hurt her, and in the worst way possible, too. Numerous reflected on social media with, Finn would 100 have a close relationship with Sheila and Luna, if he weren't married to Steffi. I suppose this will ultimately beget major issues in their relationship. Finn has had a hard enough time staying down from Sheila, for Steffi. But I don't suppose he'll be suitable to stay down from Luna, and I'm also sure once Sheila finds out, she'll push for it, which will beget issues with her and Deacon. Another bystander wrote, the reality of the situation is that Luna killed 2 people and tried to murder her father's woman. Which could have left him widowed and his children nameless. And also there was this comment as well, Finn only really figured out about Luna being his child like 2 weeks ago. I suppose it's hard to say that a person should develop a deep emotional attachment to the point of arguing that they shouldn't go back to jail and serve their judgment. When it comes to this fictional city of Los Angeles, you can always anticipate the unanticipated. And while a lot of suckers are shocked that Luna got an amnesty despite the fact that she boggled 2 men and nearly tried to kill Steffi Forrester, some people suppose that Bill Spencer might be behind it. That's because Luna has been spending her house arrest at the Spencer manse. But it doesn't look like it's Bill who's behind this unforeseen and veritably magical amnesty that has given Luna her freedom. For Bill to be behind it would be just too easy of a conjecture, right? As our compendiums can imagine, the internet clearly did have a lot to say about where this storyline is headed. Some indeed reflected with, no governor is pardoning a 21-time-old double killer and kidnapper who has spent slightly 5 twinkles in jail for their crimes. This would destroy their public image. The home detention story was formerly ludicrous, but this was beyond the pale. Incredibly lazy and ridiculous jotting from B&B. It's hard to believe this is the same show from the 80s and 90s. It used to be so good. Another critic wrote, my conjecture is that the A/C, snooper Spratt addressed the system and got the amnesty. She'll end up living with him to be close to Grandma Sheila. And also there was this comment as well, are they just really lazy and telephoning it in these days? Why would she be pardoned? At least if there was commodity medically wrong with her that could explain that her conduct were end of someone of sound mind, also I could see it. At the center of it all is Finn. The good croaker. Has always been the picture of stability, but now he's being forced to make an insolvable choice stage by his murderous son Luna or fight for the life he's erected with Steffi. It's a dilemma that could rip his world piecemeal. Finn had no idea he was Luna's father until lately, but now that the verity is out, the fallout is about to get brutal. Luna isn't just any long misplaced child, she's the same woman who locked Steffi in a pen and left her for dead. That's not exactly the kind of thing Steffi is willing to forgive, and actually, who could condemn her? She wants nothing to do with Luna, and she clearly doesn't want Finn trying to play daddy to a woman who nearly ended her life. Steffi's station is clear. She believes Luna belongs in captivity, far down from their family. But Finn's feelings aren't so easy to shut off. He didn't ask for this, but now that he knows Luna is his son, can he really abandon her? Blood ties run deep, and Finn's compassionate nature might just be his downfall. Finn is stuck between a gemstone and a hard place. However, he risks losing his marriage and the family he's worked so hard to make, if he chooses to support Luna. But if he stands by Steffi and lets Luna face the consequences of her conduct alone, he'll have to live with the guilt of turning his reverse on his own child. Either way, someone is going to get hurt. Steffi isn't the type to compromise when it comes to guarding her family. However, it could be the end of their marriage, if Finn tries to bring Luna into their lives. He can't have it both ways. Will he let his love for Steffi guide his decision, or will his sense of duty as a father take over? The stakes have no way been advanced, and Finn has to make a choice soon. No matter what, hearts will be broken, lives will be changed, and the drama will keep us fused to our defenses.